Hello and welcome to my kind of journal podcast type thing. I'm not really sure what I want to do with this. I have to say more for myself. I'm kind of testing this out to do more of a kind of like a self therapy type thing. But if for some reason anyone finds this and it garners an audience, I'm more than willing to make this into a more of a conversation. And I'm actually going to be treating this as a conversation, either having an audience or just myself kind of being the ghost in the room who I'm talking to. I think it makes it easier to talk to myself that way if I'm talking to myself in a sort of like third person. But anyways, the main point of this is kind of like a self therapy. Not saying that I really need therapy right now, but I think it's good to do. It's good to have something that goes good for your mental health. Um, I've always loved recording things. I've recorded ever since I was a little kid with one of my best friends, Riley. Uh, God, we would do stupid videos. Just put music in the background, pretend to fight, but he would kick my ass. He really would. He was a little bit younger than me, but man, he could pack a punch. I'll tell you that. I love that kid. Um, Man, one of my best friends to this day. Um, Besides that, I've like I said, I've always really liked film. I'm not too much of like a film snob, but I just really like making skits. I really like making podcasts. I haven't done a podcast in man years. I had one before. Of course, it didn't go through, but you know, it happens. We start things and things die out, and that's totally fine. But with this here, it's mostly to remember the good old days. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm 27 years old right now. I'm pretty sure I already said my name was David, but I'm 27 years old, and I've been recording things probably since I was like seven. Early YouTube days, never really uploaded. Well, actually, that's a lie. My dad uploaded something for me called The First Moron, and it was just this silly video of me running around with my friend who ironically is also named David, and we put in like this editing program and it edited for us, and my dad had the idea of calling it The First Moron, which I believe he changed it. um I think he used to be meaner before. Who knows, I'll have to find that video. But growing up doing all that in high school for 4 years, I was in video production. I went to school for video, so that was also really cool. It took me way longer than it should to get that degree, but I also gave up halfway through. So if anyone's struggling with that, you keep on going. You keep on doing your thing, because I'm almost at 10 years of college and I'm about to get my bachelor's degree either next semester or the semester after. Just try your best. Keep your head up. But it's also okay to take some time. You could take one class a semester. I was mostly doing it for my mom. Honestly, I just didn't want my mom to be mad at me. But looking back, I should have either kept going strong or just took a little bit of time for myself. I do think if I completely quit school, I just would have never came back. So I guess it's good I was taking at least one class. Luckily enough, there was a counselor at my school that really, really helped me out. I was actually supposed to be expelled from Oxnard College, but he saved my ass. He let me stay in school with the promise that I would get my grades up, and I did. Also, something that helped, which is actually kind of sad, was COVID happened. Um, and COVID, going home and having the only thing you can do is school, really kind of put some pep in my step. Thinking like, I need to get a better job, which I love my job right now, but there's always something better. There's always something you could strive for. I'm very goal oriented, so um, I just you got to keep on going. You got to keep on going. But I digress from that. So, anyways, yeah, this is kind of my journal podcast. Let's go ahead and talk about a couple different things that just is kind of on my mind. I really want to make skits. I really do. I used to watch Smosh way back in the day, when they had their website, just Smosh, putting on that before YouTube, and then going on YouTube. I've always been a YouTube kid. How many times could I say YouTube, right? Um, but other than skits and things like that, I've been having a lot of different interests lately. Of course, gaming, like everyone, gaming, you know. I've been replaying Kingdom Hearts. Just finished Kingdom Hearts 1. I thought it was so cool. If my parents walked into the room, I'd straight up just pause the game. How am I going to explain that I'm a grown man playing a little Disney game? Which some people might get upset about that, but when you have Goofy just talk about friendship and an anime character popping out, and your dad walks in and just kind of stares, you can't really help but feel a little embarrassed. Uh, so I finished Kingdom Hearts 1, didn't 100% it. I'm not someone who needs 100% games, so that's good on me. Um, Also, sorry for all the future ums and ands. Really, I'm doing this in one take, and I'm not really looking for editing this. Again, this is more of a therapy thing. Anyways, Kingdom Hearts. That game was pretty cool. I could see why, you know, me being the little emo kid I was, love that game and still love it to this day. That was such a fun game to play, even really hard at times. Um, I need to look up the name, but I followed this person, this guide. Some dude made a super awesome guide for Kingdom Hearts 1. I'll probably put him in the description of this video because holy crap, did he help me with this game. Whenever I was stuck, I always get pissed at hand holding video games, but maybe I need my hand held a little bit, you know? Because I ain't reading. I'm not gonna lie, like, when I was a kid, I would play Pokemon. I didn't read that shit. I just hoped I would have to get help from a friend playing Emerald, having 800 hours on Emerald, dude. Yo, God, I'm such a nerd. I'm such a nerd, but I love it. Um, Started Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, wait, actually, for Kingdom Hearts 1, can I just say how awesome it was to see all those Disney characters getting so into it with their little anime protagonists? It's just it's so funny to me. It's so funny seeing like Sora and Goofy and Donald just tag teaming on people. Okay, they were fighting people, and I don't know. It's just super fun. It makes me smile, and the song at the end really, really touched me. I actually like had a tear because I've just been playing this game trying to save some money. Um, Kingdom Hearts 2. It's better. It's better. I have to admit, it is better. Um, from not was it limit? I just started playing it like today, so I believe I got to like a limit, maybe not a limit break, um, or form. You could do a different form, and I believe there's three different forms. I don't remember almost anything from Kingdom Hearts 2, actually, from my childhood. I remember playing it, especially at my friend Riley and Sean's house, but super cool. Loving it so far. Roxas was dope. I'm not gonna lie. I really liked Roxas. Some people don't like Roxas. I love Roxas. He's he's cool. He's cool. I thought that whole summer vibe um really kind of hit home for me because I used to really love summers, going out, staying out late, being outside. Man, I really do miss those days. I really do miss those days, and it brings me back. It brings me back to some good ass memories. This current summer actually was kind of like that. I went camping with my girlfriend and some friends. Really amazing campsite. Went like cliff jumping basically off these little cliffs into these rivers. Over in Southern California. Well, I guess it's mid California if I'm really gonna get specific. But it was just super cool. Was with a bunch of people who I didn't know besides my girlfriend. Got along with them. Um, Really beating that anxiety that I used to have. I still get anxiety, but man, just going out and being friendly, that's pretty much the way to go. I need to be more outgoing. Um, a lot of my friends are gone or they're just working a lot more. And of course, we're all our own main characters. I mean, I'm doing this. So it's just, it was just really cool. The whole summer, going to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, visiting my girlfriend, visiting friends, going to the casino and being a degenerate. Man, man, oh man, is good times. I am going to get off topic a lot, especially talking to myself and getting into different memories and different fun things I think about. My mind goes a million miles a second, basically. But Kingdom Hearts 2, badass, love it. Going to play it every time I do this podcast or whatever this is. I'm going to update because it's super cool. I'll have to start write down some of the things I think about it. I'm actually probably going to call my friend Robert after this. Robert's one of my all-time best friends. I will have to say. We talk about gaming, we talk about life. I've known him since I was like 2, 3. So we're one of those forever friends. But yeah, Robert, if for some reason you hear this, yeah, I'm going to talk your ear off again, buddy. I am going to fucking talk your ear off. But if we're going off video games and nostalgia, a couple other interests I have right now is actually 3D printing. I'm actually playing with a little 3D printer object. It's a Kiwi, actually. It's a 3D printed Kiwi. It's kind of like fidget toy. It's articulated. One of my students actually made it for me. I'm going to be visiting New Zealand and sometime in the wintertime. So I thought that was really cool that he made me a Kiwi. I need to do some more research on New Zealand. Since I'm going to another country, especially from going from the United States somewhere else, I don't want to be the stereotypical tourist, even though it's probably kind of fun to be the stereotypical tourist. But I'm going somewhere new. I should know the laws. I should know the zeitgeist of New Zealand. I should know the do's and don'ts, what's rude and what's not. Um, but yeah, one of my favorite films, Taika Waititi, I believe, directed and wrote it, maybe. Eagle versus Shark. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. It's definitely in that awkward comedy type vibes. Remind me of Napoleon Dynamite, but personally, I like this one a lot better. Super great scenes. Jermaine Clement. That's pretty much the one person that I know. The two people I know, Jermaine Clement and Taika Waititi. So, yeah, I'm one of those. I'm one of those. So, but it was a really fun movie. It's pretty much about girl meets boy. Well, I guess woman meets man. Awkward things ensue. But yeah, it's crazy how a little thing could get me going off different topics. I'm staring at the little Kiwi right now. But you know what? That is really cool. I think it's really cool that student 3 like thought of me and made me something. I think working with kids, I really like having that impact or a impact on anyone. Um, it's really cool that since I'm like an after school kind of teacher who works with little ones and works with teenagers, that they think about me sometimes. Because obviously they don't have to. It's like an after school thing. It's totally optional, but I think that is a foundation. Like having some kids like meet some of their best friends, or just even me having a really good time with them. I prefer working with the teenagers though. I will say, having like better conversations. You know, I worked with little ones for a long time, and I really need a change. Plus, you know, with the older ones, they could kind of talk to me and kind of talk smack a little bit to me, and you know, I could pretty much not talk smack back, but you know, have those conversations. Be silly. We could be silly in a way that's understandable. That's not goo goo gaga baby talk. But you know, I've worked with ages 6 months to 18 years old. I've had someone who's 18 years old under my care. Damn, you really can. I really can go on about different topics. But you know, I should probably focus on one topic at a time. Who knows? Who knows? But another one of my interests right now, working out. Actually, I've been going out almost every day. I used to be in sports all the time when I was younger. I was captain of the track team and captain of the cross country team. Um, Played a bunch of different sports. Middle school was football and basketball. I tried soccer, wasn't too good at it, didn't really like it too much, and now everyone really likes soccer around me, and I get megged all the time. If you don't know what that is, it's where the ball kind of goes in between your legs, and everyone's like, "Oh, you just got megged, you dumb bitch." I'm like, "Damn, I guess that's me. I guess that's me. I'm the guy who got megged." But love sports. I really do. I love video games. Love sports. Um, Working out every day with my friend David. Uh, I never thought I'd be someone who goes every day, but honestly, I really want to get in shape for Halloween. I want to be Dracula from Castlevania because he's badass. Like, honestly, Netflix, I'm getting into this actually because this is what I've been watching lately. Netflix's Castlevania. Okay, listen. This show is bad ass, dude. I already love vampires, werewolves, lichens, underworld. Um, yeah, underworld. Yeah, that's what that one is. And Queen of the Damned, Twilight. I love like little silly movies like that. They've always spoke more to me because I always felt like, oh, I could do something like that. That's cool. And it's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. Just make something. But anyways, Castlevania, Dracula. Spoilers ahead, by the way. Little spoilers. First couple episodes. Dracula marries a human woman. She tells him to travel like throughout the world as a man. She's trying to teach him how to be sympathetic and try to see the good in humans. And she also became a doctor from his teachings. And she believes in science. Us as humans at that time in like I think it was like 1470s or something. Apparently we lost a bunch of technologies that we used to know. Um, and they fall madly in love, have a child, but these motherfuckers burn her at the stake because they say she was doing witchcraft, even though it's like a science. Which to us we're like, obviously it's science, but I guess maybe at that time there was more witch burnings. Maybe people were ignorant on certain topics. Um, I like to give more credit to people in history. I think that we're really set up to think that people even 100 to 200 years ago were just dumb. That might not be the right word, but people really make other people out to be dumb. But really, in like any civilization, there were some smart people out there. Like compared to me myself, they're probably way smarter than me. Not to put myself down, but yeah, yeah. Off topic already. Anyways, Castlevania is really good. You should watch it. I think Dracula's badass because he is just in love with his woman, and he's going to kill the entire human race because they killed her. And honestly, if my love ain't like that, then I don't want it. You know, if something happened to my girlfriend, I'd be pissed. I'd go crazy. I'd go crazy. So yeah, I want to be Dracula for Halloween. So I need to, start chiseling this chin. I need to start mewing, so working out, I better start losing some weight. I'm not a skinny guy, but I'm not a really, really big guy. I'm a little, I guess I'd say a little hefty, but I haven't been bloating as much lately. So yeah, that's my whole workaround conversation about working out and Castlevania. But this was fun. This was fun. I actually got into a conversation with myself, and I think that says a lot. So, if anyone stuck around to this point, love you guys. Go ahead and write in the comments. Um, had a good time, so I'm obviously going to do this again if I remember and have the motivation to do so. If I see anything, would gladly do advice columns or just talk. I just want to freaking talk, dude. Maybe sometimes I even have a friend on here. Maybe go on Discord, talk to a few people. Who knows? The world is my oyster. Um, but yeah, love you guys. My name's David, and this is my diary. Hope you guys have a safe rest of your day or night. Stay safe, stay warm.